Hey, I'm back. You want to finally watch it?
Insert generic anime here.
Oh, yeah, sure. But with what TV?
Huh?
With what TV, Bako? Editors haven't given us a TV yet.
But aren't you the editor?
Woo! My bad. Woo!
Anime. Popular Japanese art form that has united fans all over the world.
The question does beg, how did we end up getting into it?
In order to do this, we'll have to take you way back into our childhoods. But, we don't have a time machine.
Now let's take you back to where it all started.
Nothing looks different. For me, it started around the time I had started Taekwondo as a child, having to wear this uniform, the dobak, was something I found extremely fun. Though I can remember my older brother was watching some show where the main character wore something kind of similar. This character screamed a lot and there was kind of plenty of cool fighting. It was Dragon Ball Z. Back then, I only watched it because of the uniform and didn't really pay much attention to the story. Though as I kept up with Taekwondo, I found myself watching reruns of Dragon Ball. From there, I would spend some time with my brother watching Toonami late some nights. I was then introduced to more than just DBZ. Series like Sailor Moon, Yu Yu Hakusho, and a few others. They didn't really catch my interest as Dragon Ball did, but I would still watch them.
Now, from my side of things. As a child, I watched the normal cartoons a kid in the 2000s would watch. Of course, this would also include shows such as Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! I collected Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards, all of which I still own. I also played the Pokemon games, Cartoon Network being the main channel I watch. Sometimes I catch their nightly block Toonami. This exposed me to Bobobo. Would also randomly catch episodes of Naruto.
When it came around to our middle school years, I had started to fall off watching anime. People in my middle school didn't like anime, and I had trouble making friends at the start. My attention was drawn elsewhere, mainly some video games. Some were more inspired by the anime style, like Kingdom Hearts and Pokemon. There was even other shows I fell in love with, mainly Avatar: The Last Airbender. It wasn't until my brother mentioned yet another series to me that hooked me back in, one that changed my outlook on how anime was truly, the series known as Death Note, and my mind was blown.
I'll take this potato chip and eat it.
During this time, I was growing more into geekier things and slowly indulging myself in nerd culture. I never really had an outlet to express my interests. When I was 12, I found a place where I could do that, my local comic convention. When I was 13, this is when I actually learned about Japanese culture from my math teacher. Shout out to him if he ever sees this. It was there when I learned about Japanese culture and even began to try and practice origami. But I wouldn't learn what anime truly was until high school.
Despite my general decline in anime, I had gone to my first
Insert generic convention here.
mainly because of my older brother.
This is now the part where our paths cross over, when we met each other in high school.
We were both still not fully down the rabbit hole that is anime.
We became friends freshman year.
During sophomore year, our friend who was really big into anime brought up a rather popular series at the time, Sword Art Online.
We both had watched it, and it was at this moment we actually understood this was only a small fraction of the wide world of anime and manga to cover.
Thanks to Sword Art, we not only started to branch out in different series, but also started to learn more about the otaku culture.
Memories. So, since then, what have been your favorites so far, Bako?
Definitely The Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya, Ghost in the Shell, and Magical Girl Madoka Magica.
Oh, nice, I have to check those out. For me, I'd say Space Dandy, Gurren Lagann, and Mob Psycho 100. What about you, Joe? What do you like to watch?
Well, lately I've been watching One Piece.
Ew, One Piece? That's too long.
I'm actually watching it too.
Well, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos.
Feel free to mention any series you'd like to.
Do take recommendations.
And of course, stay breezy.
And stay awesome. We look forward to seeing you next time.
I don't actually like SAO, honestly.